Amarillo. It's Haley Sutter here, and I'm also here with Erin Budd from Happy State Bank, and she's going to talk to us about an amazing program that they have over at Happy State Bank, and it's called the Happy Homebuyer Program. And what this program actually does, it helps you get into a house with zero down, which is amazing.
It is.
Especially if you're a first-time home buyer needing some help getting in there. Definitely an awesome program. So, Erin, as far as the program goes, I know there are some different requirements for it. What kind of credit score do they need to have?
We need them to have at least a 600 or higher credit score for it to be an actual zero down payment program. And so credit score of 600 or higher, we will go over your credit scores with you and just kind of talk to you about how we can help hopefully get that up a little bit higher. So if you've got credit issues and have questions, we can also discuss that as well. Income limitations, it kind of just depends on the area you're looking for. That would be something else that we would just kind of discuss to see where you fit in on those requirements.
Okay, great. So a lot of different options there. Now, generally with buying a home, you are going to have some upfront expenses, such as your earnest money and your option money, and then sometimes inspection fees can be paid up front instead of at closing. So kind of just as a general rule, I think about $1,000 in the bank should be a pretty good starting point, and then making sure that your credit is kind of where it needs to be. Now, do you have any great tips or pointers as far as credit goes?
The biggest thing is your pay history. It counts 35% of your credit score, so you really want to make sure you're paying your bills on time. If you have collections on there, it may not be a big deal for us to qualify you with those collections on there. However, it's still impacting your score. So we really want to focus on making sure that pay history and that you're paying your bills on time, because that can really plummet your score if you have a little oops.
Okay, got it. So definitely some room to work there.
Right.
Now, medical bills. I know everyone has medical bills.
Right.
Do those count?
They do not count for the Happy Homebuyer Program. However, again, because they're on your credit report, it's more than likely having a little bit of impact on your score. So even though we don't look at those and we don't really care about those, your score is going to be, at the end of the day, the main thing that we're going to look at.
Okay, got it. Great. And then on this one, you also need, is it a year of rental income?
A year rental history.
Rental
history, and we'll do a verification with the landlord just to make sure that you have paid consistently throughout the year. If you have a home that you already own and you're maybe wanting to just get into another home, but don't really have the equity or the down payment funds, then this program could also work for you. And then we would just take your mortgage history, if you've had a mortgage, and look at that to make sure the payments are consistent.
Okay, great. Well, Erin, thank you so much for all the information today. I really appreciate it, guys. And again, she's over at Happy State Bank, Erin Budd. So if y'all have any questions, feel free to reach out to her, and she's happy to help. Thanks, guys.